But the WNBA All-Star Game ratings have come out, and all I could think of right off the bat was 4 little letters. F-A-F-O. F around and find out. You bleep around and find out what this league looks like without Caitlyn Clark being involved in your biggest events.
A 40% decrease. Following the announcement of its All-Star Game ratings, the WNBA is currently staring at that disastrous figure. This is a nosedive off a cliff, not a dip. To put it into perspective, a typical season game with Caitlyn Clark drew more viewers than the league's biggest event of the year. This concludes the experiment. The repercussions are already indisputable, and the league was warned what would happen if it neglected its core draw. The financial hemorrhaging has really just started in this tale of a predicted catastrophe.
The New York Liberty is playing the best style of basketball. They are playing the best basketball currently in the WNBA. And when they just had a nationally televised game on ESPN against the Chicago Sky, against Angel Reese, who was one of the biggest names in the WNBA, they had around 600,000 viewers, which is so low. You cannot make fans watch what they don't want to watch. But all we heard last year is if the fans were only watching the Indiana Fever, only watching games Caitlyn Clark was playing in, then they weren't real fans and they didn't like basketball. And you just had so much media and WNBA personalities and even players just shunning the new fan.
The All-Star Game was only the beginning. Just over 2 million people watched the league's main event, its talent showcase, a startling failure that validates their darkest suspicions. But there's more to the rot. Since Clark's absence, the Indiana Fever's own television audience has decreased by more than 53%. The figures demonstrate a total exodus of the casual audience, not just a reduction. The WNBA was left in a state of darkness that it created for itself when millions of remote controls turned out the lights, not merely dimming them.
Fever Sky tickets dropped 71% on TickPick after Caitlyn Clark injury. The get-in price for the Chicago Sky versus Caitlyn Clark's Indiana Fever game was $86. After Caitlyn Clark's injury announcement is now down to